Once, in a small, secluded town nestled between mist-covered mountains, there existed a legend shrouded in mystery and whispered about in hushed tones by the locals. It was said that every decade, on the night of a blood-red moon, a spectral figure would emerge from the depths of the forest. The townsfolk spoke of a ghostly apparition clad in tattered robes, its face obscured by shadows, and eyes that gleamed with an otherworldly light. Some claimed it was the spirit of a lost traveler seeking redemption. Others believed it to be a harbinger of doom, foretelling imminent misfortune. Among the curious souls drawn to this tale was young Emily, a spirited girl with an insatiable thirst for adventure and a heart unafraid of the unknown. She had grown up hearing stories of the mysterious figure but had never seen it herself. Determined to uncover the truth behind the legend, Emily resolved to venture into the forest on the night of the blood-red moon. As the crimson moon ascended in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the ancient trees, Emily set out alone into the heart of the forest. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. She pressed onward, guided by an inexplicable sense of purpose. Hours passed, and just as Emily began to doubt her quest, she glimpsed a faint, flickering light ahead. Heart pounding, she cautiously approached and beheld a surreal sight. A circle of luminous stones encircling a clearing, where the spectral figure stood. The figure turned slowly, its form translucent yet unmistakably human. Emily held her breath as the figure extended a hand, beckoning her forward. Without hesitation, she stepped into the circle of stones, enveloped in a gentle warmth that dispelled her fear. Through a wordless exchange of glances, Emily understood. The figure was not a bearer of ill fortune nor a lost soul seeking solace. It was a guardian, bound to protect the forest and its secrets from those who would harm it. In that fleeting moment of connection, Emily glimpsed the wisdom of ages in those ethereal eyes. As dawn approached and the crimson moon faded from the sky, the spectral figure dissolved into the morning mist, leaving Emily standing alone in the clearing, forever changed by her encounter with the mysterious guardian of the forest. From that day onward, the townspeople spoke of Emily as a hero who had unraveled the mystery of the spectral figure. Yet, Emily knew that some mysteries were meant to be preserved, hidden within the whispers of the ancient trees and the depths of the blood-red moon. In the days following her encounter with the spectral guardian, Emily found herself drawn back to the forest time and again. Her once carefree demeanor now carried a sense of purpose, a deep-seated curiosity to understand more about the enigmatic being she had met. With each visit, Emily uncovered fragments of forgotten lore whispered among the trees. She learned of ancient rituals performed by the guardians to protect the delicate balance of nature, of spells woven into the fabric of the forest to ward off darkness and preserve life's harmony. Guided by these newfound revelations, Emily began to notice subtle changes in the forest, the vibrant blooms of wildflowers that seemed to nod in recognition, the gentle breeze that whispered secrets only she could hear. She became attuned to the rhythms of the natural world, feeling a kinship with the unseen forces that governed its ebb and flow. Yet, amidst her newfound connection to the forest, Emily sensed a growing unease among the townspeople. Whispers of discord spread like wildfire through the once tight-knit community, fueled by fear and uncertainty. Some spoke of strange occurrences, ailing crops, inexplicable storms, and sightings of shadowy figures lurking at the forest's edge. Emily knew that the fragile peace she had uncovered was at risk. Determined to protect both the guardians and her town, she embarked on a quest to bridge the widening chasm between the people and the natural world they depended upon. Armed with the knowledge passed down by the spectral guardian, Emily sought out the town's elders and shared her discoveries. She spoke of the ancient pact between humanity and nature, of the need to honor and respect the guardians who safeguarded their land. Though met with skepticism at first, her unwavering conviction and the wisdom gleaned from her encounters began to sway hearts and minds. Together with a band of like-minded souls, Emily embarked on a journey to restore harmony. They planted seeds of understanding, nurturing compassion and reverence for the forest that sustained them all. Through shared rituals and acts of stewardship, They forged bonds that transcended fear and division, weaving a tapestry of unity from threads of ancient wisdom and newfound hope. As seasons passed and the town flourished once more, Emily stood amidst the whispering trees, a beacon of light amidst the shadows. The spectral guardian, though unseen, watched over them still, a silent sentinel in the ever-changing dance of life. And so, the mystery of the forest and its spectral guardian endured, woven into the fabric of the town's folklore and Emily's own journey of discovery. For in the heart of every mystery lies a truth waiting to be uncovered. A truth that, once embraced, has the power to illuminate even the darkest corners of the human spirit. Years passed since Emily's transformative encounter with the spectral guardian and her efforts to mend the rift between the townspeople and the forest. The once divided community had grown closer, united by a newfound respect for nature and a shared commitment to stewardship. Emily herself had become a respected figure in the town, known not only for her bravery in facing the unknown but also for her wisdom and compassion. She continued to visit the forest regularly, listening to its whispers and learning its secrets. Each visit brought new revelations, ancient tales passed down through generations, hidden groves where rare herbs grew, and the occasional glimpse of elusive woodland creatures. One crisp autumn evening, as Emily wandered along a familiar trail bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, she stumbled upon an unexpected sight, a gathering of townspeople and woodland creatures alike. Rabbits, deer, and even a fox stood side by side with villagers, their eyes alight with curiosity and wonder. At the center of the gathering stood an elderly woman, her silver hair flowing like a waterfall down her back. She smiled warmly at Emily as she approached, her eyes twinkling with a knowing light. "Welcome, child," she greeted Emily, her voice carrying the soft cadence of the forest breeze. Emily recognized her as one of the town's elders, known for her deep connection to nature and her stories of times long past. "What is happening here?" Emily asked, marveling at the harmony between humans and animals. The elder gestured toward the assembled group. "We have gathered to honor the spirits of the forest and celebrate the bond we share with all living beings," she explained. "It is thanks to you, dear Emily, that we have rediscovered our connection to this sacred place." As twilight descended and the first stars blinked into existence overhead, the gathering commenced a ceremony unlike any Emily had witnessed before. Villagers offered gifts of gratitude, baskets of freshly harvested fruits, handmade tokens of appreciation, and heartfelt songs sung in harmony with the rustling leaves. In that moment, Emily felt a profound sense of belonging, a realization that her journey had not only bridged the gap between her town and the forest, but had also woven her own destiny into the fabric of this mystical realm. As the ceremony drew to a close and the last embers of the fire flickered into the night, Emily found herself once again standing beneath the canopy of ancient trees. The spectral guardian, though unseen, seemed to surround her with its ethereal presence, a silent witness to the bonds of unity and understanding that now flourished in the hearts of all who dwelled there. And so, the story of Emily, the spectral guardian, and the town nestled between mist-covered mountains continued to unfold. A tale of courage, compassion, and the enduring power of harmony between humanity and the natural world. Together, they upheld the legacy of ancient guardians and whispered secrets that would forever echo through the ages, reminding all who listened of the profound interconnectedness of life itself. As years passed, Emily became known far and wide for her wisdom and her connection to the mystical guardians of the forest. Travelers sought her out for advice, and emissaries from distant lands came seeking her guidance on matters of harmony and balance. Under Emily's stewardship, the town prospered like never before. Crops flourished, and the forest seemed to embrace the villagers with a protective warmth. The once divided community had become a model of coexistence, where humans and nature lived in symbiotic harmony. But amidst the tranquility, whispers began to circulate once more. Rumors of a new threat looming on the horizon. Strange disturbances had been observed in the deepest reaches of the forest. Unusual weather patterns, sightings of shadowy figures, and eerie sounds echoing through the trees at night. Emily sensed a disturbance in the natural order, a ripple in the delicate tapestry she had worked so hard to mend. Determined to uncover the truth, she ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, accompanied by a small band of trusted allies. As they delved into the shadowed groves and winding paths, Emily's heart quickened with a mixture of trepidation and determination. The air grew thick with an unsettling energy, and the familiar whispers of the forest seemed to fade into an uneasy silence. They came upon a clearing bathed in an ominous glow, a place where ancient trees stood sentinel around a swirling vortex of darkness. At its center, a figure cloaked in shadows moved with an unnatural grace, its eyes gleaming with malevolent intent. Emily recognized this entity as a creature of the old tales, a being of darkness and chaos, known to disrupt the natural order and sow discord among living beings. It had been imprisoned in the depths of the forest long ago, bound by ancient spells and the vigilance of the spectral guardians. With a voice that echoed through the trees like a chilling wind, the creature spoke of its desire for freedom, its hunger for power over the realm of mortals. It offered promises of untold riches and forbidden knowledge in exchange for its release from the ancient wards that bound it. But Emily, steadfast in her resolve, stood firm against the temptations laid before her. She spoke words of unity and harmony, invoking the ancient pacts that had safeguarded the forest for generations. With each syllable, she felt the strength of the spectral guardians surge through her, a testament to the enduring bond between humanity and the natural world. In a climactic struggle of wills and ancient magic, Emily and her allies battled the dark entity, weaving spells of protection and renewal. With each incantation, the vortex of darkness wavered, its grip on the forest weakening. At last, as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, the creature let out a piercing shriek, a cry of defeat and frustration. With a final burst of energy, Emily and her companions sealed the vortex, banishing the dark entity back into the depths from whence it came. As the forest settled into a peaceful stillness once more, Emily stood amidst her allies, breathless yet triumphant. The townspeople, alerted by the distant echoes of the struggle, gathered at the edge of the clearing, their eyes wide with awe and relief. With gratitude in their hearts, they hailed Emily as their protector and guardian, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. Together, they renewed their vows to cherish and protect the forest, honoring the ancient bonds that had been tested but never broken. And so, Emily's journey continued, a tale of courage and resilience, of mysteries uncovered and challenges overcome. As seasons turned and the years flowed like a river through the town nestled between mist-covered mountains, her legacy endured, a testament to the enduring power of unity and the unwavering spirit of those who dared to listen to the whispers of the ancient forest. In the aftermath of the battle against the dark entity, Emily and the townspeople worked tirelessly to restore balance to the forest. They reinforced the ancient wards and renewed their vows to protect the natural harmony that had been threatened. The spectral guardians, sensing the renewed commitment of the community, seemed to shimmer with approval in the dappled sunlight that filtered through the leaves. Emily, though hailed as a hero, remained humble and introspective. She knew that the struggle against darkness was an ongoing one, requiring vigilance and unity. She continued to study the lore of the Guardians, deepening her understanding of the intricate web that connected all living things. As the years passed, Emily's hair turned silver, reflecting the wisdom she had gained through her experiences. She became an elder of the town herself, passing on her knowledge to younger generations who looked up to her with admiration and respect. The town prospered under Emily's guidance, becoming a haven of peace and cooperation. Visitors from distant lands marveled at the lush beauty of the forest and the palpable sense of harmony that pervaded the community. Tales of Emily's courage and the spectral guardians spread far and wide, weaving themselves into the tapestry of folklore and legend. Yet, despite the tranquility that settled over the town, Emily remained ever vigilant. She knew that the forces of darkness were not easily vanquished and that the balance she had fought so hard to restore was delicate and precious. She continued to walk the forest paths, listening to the whispers of the wind and the rustling of leaves, attuned to the subtle shifts in the natural world. One crisp autumn morning, Emily received an unexpected visitor. a traveler whose eyes sparkled with a familiar light of curiosity and determination. The traveler spoke of distant lands plagued by similar disturbances, of ancient forests in need of guidance and protection. Emily listened intently, her heart stirred by the traveler's tales. She recognized in this visitor the same spirit of adventure and reverence for nature that had once driven her own journey. With a smile that held both warmth and wisdom, she welcomed the traveler into the heart of the town, extending the same hospitality that had once been offered to her. Together, Emily and the traveler embarked on a new chapter of discovery and guardianship. They exchanged stories and shared knowledge, forging bonds that transcended borders and united them in a shared purpose: to safeguard the natural world and uphold the legacy of harmony that had been entrusted to them. And so, the story of Emily, the spectral guardians, and the town nestled between mist-covered mountains continued to unfold. A tale of courage and compassion, of mysteries unraveled and challenges met. As they walked side by side along the forest paths, Emily knew that their journey was just beginning, a testament to the enduring power of unity and the timeless wisdom of the ancient guardians who watched over them all. As Emily and the traveler ventured deeper into the forest, they encountered remnants of ancient ruins obscured by moss and vines, remnants of an era long forgotten by history books. The traveler was astonished by the sight, marveling at the intricate carvings and symbols that adorned the weathered stones. "These ruins hold secrets," Emily murmured, her voice carrying a mixture of reverence and caution. "They are remnants of a time when the guardians and humans forged bonds that shaped the destiny of this land." Together, they explored the forgotten corridors and chambers of the ruins, deciphering cryptic inscriptions that spoke of alliances between mortal and spirit, of shared knowledge and mutual protection. Each discovery deepened their understanding of the intricate balance that sustained the forest and its inhabitants. As they delved deeper into the heart of the ruins, they stumbled upon a chamber bathed in a soft, ethereal light, a sanctuary untouched by time, where statues of guardians stood sentinel around an ancient altar. At its center lay a tome bound in leather as old as the forest itself, pages filled with the wisdom of ages past. With trembling hands, Emily opened the tome, revealing passages written in a language both ancient and timeless. The words shimmered with a faint luminescence, illuminating the chamber with a gentle glow. The traveler leaned in close, eyes wide with wonder, as Emily began to translate the sacred text. The tome spoke of trials faced by the guardians in ages long gone, of battles against darkness that threatened to engulf the world, of sacrifices made and alliances forged in the name of harmony. It revealed rituals and incantations passed down through generations, each imbued with the power to heal, to protect, and to restore balance to the natural order. With newfound knowledge and a sense of purpose burning bright within them, Emily and the traveler vowed to carry forth the teachings of the guardians. They returned to the town, where they shared their discoveries with eager listeners gathered in the town square. The townspeople listened in rapt attention, their hearts stirred by tales of ancient guardians and forgotten wisdom. Together, they renewed their vows to protect the forest and its inhabitants, to honor the delicate balance that had been entrusted to them. They performed rituals of gratitude and renewal, weaving strands of ancient magic into the fabric of their daily lives. As seasons turned and years passed, Emily and the traveler became beloved figures in the town, revered for their wisdom and their dedication to the natural world. They guided younger generations, passing on the teachings of the guardians and nurturing a deep reverence for the interconnectedness of all life. Through their efforts, the town flourished in harmony with the forest, becoming a beacon of hope and unity for neighboring lands. Travelers from far and wide sought out their counsel, drawn by the stories of courage and resilience that echoed through the mist-covered mountains. And so, the story of Emily, the traveler, and the spectral guardians continued to unfold. A tale of discovery and enlightenment, of mysteries unraveled and bonds forged across time. As they walked the forest paths together, Emily knew that their journey was not just a continuation of the past, but a testament to the enduring power of unity and the timeless wisdom of those who had come before. As years passed, Emily and the traveler became revered elders in the town nestled between mist-covered mountains. Their legacy grew beyond the boundaries of their home, spreading tales of harmony and guardianship throughout the lands. Under their guidance, the town prospered in ways that surpassed imagination. The forests flourished with renewed vigor, wildlife thrived, and the air seemed to shimmer with an unseen energy, a testament to the enduring bond between humans and the natural world. Emily continued to visit the ancient ruins and commune with the spectral guardians, deepening her understanding of their wisdom. She learned to harness the ancient magic woven into the fabric of the forest, using it to heal the land and protect its inhabitants from harm. The traveler, too, found purpose in sharing the tales and teachings gathered on their journey. They became a storyteller of renown, traveling far and wide to spread the message of unity and reverence for nature. Wherever they went, people gathered to hear of the town where humans and guardians walked hand in hand, guardians of a fragile balance that sustained life itself. As the years stretched into decades, Emily and the traveler watched with pride as younger generations embraced their teachings. They saw children playing freely among the ancient trees, their laughter blending with the gentle rustling of leaves, a testament to the enduring legacy they had helped to cultivate. On a quiet evening, under the canopy of stars that had witnessed countless tales of courage and resilience, Emily and the traveler stood together at the edge of the forest. They reflected on their journey, from the first whispers of mystery to the bonds of friendship and shared purpose that had guided them through trials and triumphs. "I never imagined our journey would lead us here," the traveler said softly, their voice carrying the weight of years spent in pursuit of truth and harmony. Emily smiled, her eyes crinkling with the wisdom of a life well lived. "Nor I," she replied, her gaze drifting toward the ancient trees that had become their steadfast companions. "But every step has been worth it, to see this town, this forest, thriving in harmony." They stood in companionable silence, surrounded by the echoes of 1,000 stories and the quiet hum of the natural world. In that moment, Emily knew that their work was not yet done, that the cycle of renewal and guardianship would continue, carried forward by those who had learned from their example. And so, under the watchful eyes of the spectral guardians and the canopy of stars, Emily and the traveler vowed to continue their journey. They would nurture the bonds between humanity and the natural world, weaving a tapestry of unity and respect that would endure for generations to come. As they turned to walk back toward the town, a soft breeze stirred the leaves overhead, carrying with it the faint echo of ancient songs and the promise of a future where harmony reigned supreme. And amidst it all, the spectral guardians watched over their charge, their presence a silent reminder of the timeless wisdom that guided their path. Thus, the story of Emily, the traveler, and the spectral guardians faded into the tapestry of legend, a tale of courage, compassion, and the enduring power of unity in the face of darkness. And in the hearts of those who heard their story, it continued to echo, a beacon of hope and inspiration, a reminder that with dedication and reverence, all things were possible in the dance of life.